Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to A Filthy Read. Oh, Mylene. Hey, booby butt. Hey, I'm going to be ordering another one of those chili crisps once I get my money up, because she's gone and I want some more, and I saw that they have some new flavors. So pass along the message that shit is bomb.com. I wish I had the bottle with me so I could make a little video. Maybe that's what I forgot to do whenever you sent me the first one. I forgot to make a little promo video in support of that chili crisp product, because that shit was actually really, really good. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even trying to gas anybody up. It was really good. And I've been cooking recently, and I kind of wish I had some. I know, I saw that. Okay. I'm excited. All right, everything. Well, I'm close by. I'm in LA. Hey, booby. I'm in LA now, so like maybe y'all can pull up. Maybe I'll pull up. I do have an event on Halloween. I have a Halloween tarot event, so if anybody is local, we will be. I will be pulling cards, doing tarot. I guess I'll post a promo for that shortly. I've been kind of not slacking. I've been tired. I've been really, really tired. I read top tiered. But let's get into this general messages. As usual, this is going to be a collective message. This could be you or somebody you're connected to, or a situation that's coming up, or a situation which you are able to closely observe. It could be your friends, your family, your lover. It could be anything. But it'll resonate in one way or another. It'll resonate in one way. Some aspect of it is going to resonate. But if it doesn't, bitch, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Nobody's asking you to stay here and be in this live. But I hope that you do stay relaxed. Sit back. We're flying back. Wait. Post the promo so I can share it out, because I'll be in Denver starting tomorrow. But we are flying back to LAX Sunday. Find a Sunday. Okay. Okay, sorry. We can do Sunday. We'll do Sunday. We'll have a cute Sunday. I can't wait to see y'all. I really, really I miss Tokyo. My plan after this is to move back to Asia anyway. That's my plan, but I think I have to go get my mom first, and then we'll leave together. I can't leave her to fucking suffer in this fucking bullshit that people have created. But anyway, I've been rambling from me. If you have not already done so, go follow me on my socials. As usual, at the end of this collective reading, the floor will be open to will be open to donation-based personal messages. So if you would like to donate for a personal message, sit back, relax. Let's get those likes up. Let's share out this live so we can get more bald-headed bitches in here for the highest joy and excitement and courage to move forward on the path. Okay, I think I got everything out. Let's get into it. Thank you. Thank y'all for joining me. Let's see what message spirit. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. The first card out is we have the sun. The story here is happiness. Happiness, joy, miraculous. I'm hearing channeling a sunny disposition. I feel like this collective is always being reminded that no matter what we are going through, I feel like this collective is doing a really good job of transmuting these really chaotic, maybe even dark or suspenseful energies into something much more positive. And I have to say congratulations to you if you have been focusing on doing that sort of transmutation work for yourself. and on yourself. We've been removing toxic people, resisting toxic mindsets and beliefs. Like, this is just like outdated thinking. A lot of looking towards the future with a little bit more or a lot more optimism is what I'm getting from this Sun card. And if you haven't been doing that, bitch, you're being encouraged to fucking do so, or else you're gonna be bald-headed. Perfect. We love the Helios as the first card out. The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. Someone in this collective, or this collective itself, has made the decision that things are going to work out in a positive direction. And they're not settling for anything less. This is yep. The negative Nancy, the person in detriment, might say that this collective or whoever this is leading their life with toxic positivity. But I feel like this is someone who is beginning to master their reality. And it's like, if I focus on positive things and the most positive outcome, even if things don't work out exactly like I want them or as I plan them, it's at least going to be something more on the positive side as opposed to like some detrimental bald-headed bitch thinking everything is negative and woe is me. Of course you're going to lead a fucking fucked up ass life. You're not even manifesting or navigating your reality hoping or projecting for anything positive. So, oh my God! I love those little gifts. I love that shit. I wish they had free ones that did all the cool shit, because that shit makes me happy. Thank you, Mylene. And that's like a signal for me that I'm doing the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, helping the people. And it looks like for this collective, it looks like you are learning to help yourself, at least energetically. And there's also and by doing so, positive things are better able to reach you because you're now beginning to be an energetic match for them. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. Go twerk on a handstand. Your device is heating up. Bitch. I guess so. Let's keep going. If this shit shuts off in the middle of the reading, it's because my device overheated somehow. Oh, Five of Pentacles in transition. A lot of people, at least in America, or maybe globally, whoever this is, with this Five of Pentacles in transition, I feel like we are trying not to worry about our stability or worry about money. There's a lot of shit going wrong with this economy and how they're effectively shutting down people's ability to be stable at a base level. And I feel like even for this collective, as magical as we are, we may be struggling with those sort of things or those energies up around us. Don't fall into the temptation. Hello. Oh, hey Lisa, welcome to A Filthy Read. Don't fall victim to your external factors. Like, we are magicians, we are goddesses. We are powerful manifestors. What we think is what happens in our reality. You just have to make a commitment to positivity, which is what is happening here. Oh my God. Don't fall victim to the lack mentality. That's what the powers that were want people to do, is to start panicking and turning against each other, kind of manifesting, falling into victim mentality and lack, so that way we rely more on the system, on the matrix. Don't fall for it. If you have not noticed, and this is something that I have noticed while scrolling through my TikTok, is that the people of America globally are banding together to meet everybody else's needs and to pull resources and to help each other, which is what the fuck we're supposed to be doing in the first place, you bald-headed, selfish ass bitches. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that, the global society, the global culture, at least, especially, specifically in America, really, really pushes people to be hyper-independent in a way that is completely counterproductive to how reality is supposed to function. We're not supposed to be relying on ourselves solely for our survival or resources. That's not how the fuck this shit was ever designed to work. Bitch, we pick up a goddamn history book. It's that simple. But anyway, I've noticed that there's a lot of people sharing resources and having, like, markets and, like, shit coming together so everybody has resources and being fed and shit. That should be the standard. We should not wait until the government is trying to kill people to work together. Why is that necessary? What the fuck are y'all doing? What is, like, really, why is everybody so against helping out their neighbor? I don't understand. 5 people can accomplish what one person could never. But what the fuck do I know? I'm just a black bitch pulling tarot cards on a Wednesday. What the fuck do I know? The fuck do I know? I don't know shit! Okay. The Fool. So we have the Fool out here. This is not the collector reading that I expected, but I'm here for it. There is a new beginning here for this collective. Actually, specifically for this collective. Everybody else who is a fool and fails to work together and help their community and help out each other will be left to handle the global karma. And it's not pretty. You heard it here first. The people who learn to work together and pool resources and build each other's stability as a community, as a unit, will be highly successful. We have nothing to worry about. Everybody else who's still trying to rely on the matrix and doing that hyper-independent, I can't trust anybody. Well, bitch, the one thing you can trust is that you're going to get wiped out by your own circumstances. And that's tea. I did not expect this. Spiritual forces have been giving me a run for my money these past few sessions that we've been having. And I like it. Ooh. The moon in reverse. Something here is about something. A lot is being uncovered. I'm hearing the masses are waking up to the reality of what's really been going on and how people are being controlled by otherworldly forces that don't have their best interest at heart, namely their government, their politics, their elected officials, people that are being placed in high positions in powerful positions with a lot of money. A lot of things have been coming out. People will continue to be exposed in all their secrets and shit. And I feel like in the coming weeks and months and years, I feel like a lot of people are going to be completely disenchanted and experiencing a lot of cognitive dissonance, because it's kind of like the people that they look up to or admire or vote for, they're going to see the darkest of the dark side of these people being put on expose, and they're going to be disgusted with themselves for even believing anything that. It's like, why did I subscribe to this shit? This is horrible. And then there will be those who dive headfirst into the darkness and like in full support of the shit, no matter how disgusting or dark that it is. It's about to get really, really fucking creepy for people who are out who are for the people who are in this collective. It's almost like you're going to be watching it from the outside, like watching these people, and they're like, "Oh, y'all are fucking nuts." But you will be divinely protected. This is just going to be something that you will begin to notice. Because there's us and then there's them, and not in a coming from superiority or like ego. Is kind of like you either dive into the darkness to your detriment, or you turn away from evil and choose light. There's no in between anymore. I feel like most people in our society, or in our society, in our global culture, want to play devil's advocate. For whatever fucking reason, people don't want to pick a side because they don't want to upset anybody. Now is the time to start upsetting people. It's time to start pissing people off by choosing your own greatness, and by choosing to be a part of the greater humanity without being selfish. Doesn't matter what they look like. Doesn't matter where they come from. Doesn't matter what their gender is. Doesn't matter who they love. Doesn't matter who they're fucking. Doesn't matter how much money they have. Doesn't matter. I advocate for everybody's safety. You don't have to look like or believe in the same things that I do. I don't give a fuck. You're entitled to that. But what everybody should be doing is loving and supporting each other regardless of their differences. It's not really that difficult. I can get on board and support the right of a KKK members right to live their existence. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to believe the fucking same shit that you do, but you can believe and do that shit over there, and you deserve to have a place to live and some shit to eat. But that don't mean I have to agree with what the fuck you're doing. We have to come out of this space that says that the people who do not believe or think or feel like we do not deserve the proper treatment that everybody else does. You bitches are fucking confused as fuck. You got the game twisted. None of that shit fucking matters. Anyway. But what the fuck do I know? Death. Okay, the world is undergoing. This is some upper level spiritual shit. Okay. The world is undergoing a transformation at this time. And a lot of you are not going to like it. Again, especially those of you who, again, still believe that people who hold different beliefs than you do, or different ideologies or philosophies than you do, don't deserve to be alive, or don't deserve the same level of basic treatment as you do. That's not how the fuck the universe works. The creator of this universe also created darkness as well, but it's like how willing are you to live in temperance, to live in balance? That's a tough pill to swallow. As long as your beliefs and your ideologies aren't actively hurting anybody else, hopefully you're not hurting yourself, but you're also entitled to do that. Hopefully you're not hurting yourself, but as long as we're not passing laws and voting for people who are putting other people at disadvantage because of those beliefs or their ways of being, that shit is a problem. And that is the shit that is changing. That is the shit that is changing. Whether they like it or not, I think this is why everything is fucked up. Because like the detrimental beings and people are losing control. Or they had an illusion of control. They were never in control of the shit in the first place. But it's almost like spiritual forces will let people dig themselves into a hole to see if they're going to change or not. And if they don't, Yikes on bikes. Yikes on bikes. Okay. This is not the reading I thought was going to happen. Oh well. But this is what the world needed. Apparently. Yeah, again, temperance in reverse. Yeah, because shit is severely out of balance. And I feel like everyone in this particular collective is walking into a new beginning, socially, metaphysically, spiritually, physically, environmentally, that is leading them to a place of abundance and prosperity. Again, this collective is leaving behind anything that is unbalanced or being hidden. Like there's a lot of people will keep things from you, so that way you don't find out the truth about who they really, really are, or they think they're trying to protect you, but really you're not giving me the full picture. Because it's like, if we knew who you really are, if we knew. Because I think a lot of people, it's like, well, if you saw my darkest parts, maybe you wouldn't fuck with me. Let me make that fucking decision. Maybe I don't need to be fucking with you, especially if you feel the need to hide some fucking shit from somebody. Maybe nobody needs to fuck with you. Living your truth, no matter how dark it is. And I am a black trans woman who actively practices metaphysics and talks to dead people for a living. And talks to dead people for a living. I don't give a fuck who knows about it. Like, I don't have to hide things from people. I don't want to hide things from people. When I first transitioned, yeah, I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to live a normal life. You get a bit older, and you just stop giving a fuck. It's like, look, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I am fine as fuck. I don't have those kind of problems, but still, whatever. If whatever happens to me, happens to me. I don't give a fuck who likes it or who doesn't. Friends, family, co-workers, the creator of this universe loves me down, and that is enough. I do not search for love or acceptance outside of myself from anyone. Fuck all y'all. Respectfully. Okay. Okay, how many? Okay, wait a minute. There's 3 cards there. I will say that one of them was the King of Swords in transition. So there's like a leader of a country. This could be the president or a governor or okay, I'm saying it. Again, there's going to be a lot of political leaders or like politicians, or even religious factors, religious people, pastors and shit are going to have to come forward and explain themselves publicly. It's going to be a gag and a half. I can't wait to see it. It's like, grab your popcorn now, bitch, because it's going to be a gag. And this is not something that's far, like, distant in the future. This shit is happening as we speak. From here on out until the dust is being settled. The fuck? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, justice in reverse. Like I've been saying this entire process, that the injustices of the world, the injustices of the culture, the injustices that the people have suffered are being corrected. I know it's not going to be easy for those of us or those of you who are unwilling to accept that the world is changing. It's going to be extremely difficult for those sorts of people who are resistant to change, resistant to progress, resistant to leveling up. because it's not, again, if you are holding on to outdated belief systems about yourself or the people around you or your identity politics or your or gender or anything like that, if you're holding on to that kind of shit, you're going to be destroyed by this process. And I feel like these people know that too, which is why they're holding on to they don't want things to change, because then they will no longer be irrelevant or no longer be existent in a way. Oh, there he is. Okay, yeah. Here's that King of Swords coming out, I feel like this character, this energy, superior masculine, actually superior. We'll say, for the purposes of explaining the tarot, this is superior masculine air energies, King of Swords. He's kind of like, okay, I have to be honest, everybody. As you know, I'm not perfect. I'm going to have to explain myself, and I want to be honest now. I've lived a life of crime. I've lived a life of darkness, and I want to be honest and tell you what's up. Nigga, we already knew you weren't shit. It's like, thanks for being honest, but we kind of knew you were not the best person or the most qualified for the position that you were in. We already knew this. This is not a secret. Again, everybody, I feel like everybody outside of the collective, whoever this character is, like explaining himself or making this speech or this exposition, they're gonna be gagged. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe. And the rest of us are kind of being like, bitch, y'all really didn't know. Like, y'all were just unaware that this Nickelodeon wasn't shit. Like, this is really a surprise to y'all. You again, there are people who are legitimately, too much to your surprise, legitimately going to be surprised at this information that this person has to say, or this figure has to say, however this resonates. It's kind of like, yeah, we knew you were fucked up. Like, what do you didn't know? Maybe they didn't know how fucked up they were until later. I don't fucking know, bitch. Take it how it resonates. Oh my God. He came out again. Yeah. This is the shit I be talking about. Look, the King of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess, bitch, we already knew. This collective being the High Priestesses and the goddesses of the world, we already knew this nigga wasn't shit. We already knew that these figures be lying, that these men be lying. It wasn't a secret. Like, we knew you weren't shit. Like, why do you, you don't, I guess this is, I think this is more for the people that they convinced that they were good people. Most men are not good people. And I hate to say that. And it's like, oh, whoa, what about the way that the menfolk on this planet have been conditioned by the society that they have created? They're not the best people. It's the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the process. They have systematically created a global society for thousands and thousands of years of fucking grown up ass crybabies who cannot take accountability and dwell and like to divvy in the darkness and drag everything else down with them. But now, with the rise of the divine feminine and intuition, that shit is no longer working. And now they want to be honest because nobody believes their shit anymore. This one is spicy. This is, again, I'm getting hot. Okay, with the two of Pentacles in reverse here, I feel like this detrimental masculine energy, and this doesn't have to. This is applying to all of them. including like political figures and men who are in positions of power. With this Two of Pentacles in reverse, they will no longer be able to go back and forth between the darkness. It's either you're going to be honest and hold yourself accountable and to a higher standard, or you're going to be destroyed and eradicated from this existence. There is no in between. Again, the divine feminine rising energy is not playing any games anymore. Either grow up, do the right thing, or be destroyed. And they think we're fucking playing. Again, watch what the fuck happens next. Watch what happens next. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. Actually, I hope you don't believe what I'm saying. I want you to watch, but I do want you to watch what the fuck happens next. Ooh. Their own people are going to turn against them. Five of Swords, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of, and the Page of Pentacles. Their own people are going to turn against them because they ain't shit. They've been lying. And I feel like this is what the detrimental masculine energy has been afraid of, is that people will turn against them and not love them and not support them anymore. This is exactly what the fuck they deserve. Because you were inauthentic and you were hurting people and doing the world and yourself an injustice. Just because you want to be liked and be powerful. This illusion of power and control over people. Yeah, that shit is done. It's done. And the more they try to fight, the more they try to resist, the harder they're going to make it on themselves. Meanwhile, with the Queen of Cups underlying issue, the feminine energy, kind and nurturing, this is what those people are going to be turning to. Looking for comfort and peace and clarity in this chaotic situation that this energy, this detrimental masculine energy, this dishonest energy has created. And they deserve it. Any man who is suffering right now because they have been in detriment, you deserve every fucking second of that. This male loneliness epidemic, bitch, you created that shit on your own. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck if you're suffering. You did it to your fucking self. You did it to your fucking self. Oh, the tower. Everything coming down and being destroyed in your life, in this situation. Oh, nobody gives a fuck. I don't give two fucks about your destruction or your demise. You single-handedly orchestrated your own demise yourself. You get no sympathy or no support anymore. You've been enabled and supported in your detrimental status, in your fucked up ass energy long enough. You gotta go. You need to be taken out. You need to be destroyed. God's source spirit, divine feminine, is not going to allow you to hurt anybody else anymore. It's done. You're done. You're done. I'm going to take a sip. Let's see what else we got.
Hi,
live. What? Oh, no. No, ma'am, Pam. No, ma'am, Pam. No, ma'am, Pam.
Curious.
The lovers, okay. and now they wanna work together. And now they wanna make, let's work together. And I'm like, no, nigga, you're getting left out.
Oh.
Fuck you. Oh, you don't get to cause all of this chaos and destruction and injustice and chaos and love and violence, and then just be like, oh, I'm sorry. Can we just? No, you can fucking suck a bag of fucking gremlin dicks and choke and die, nigga.
Fuck you with a capital
Go fucking choke on a big bag, a sack of goblin dicks and suffer. I am all out of sympathy. I don't have any left. Yep. Luckily for you, the creator of this universe forgives you for your transgressions. The divine feminine, not so much. Not so much. They don't get access to us anymore at all, and this is why they're suffering. They will continue to suffer.
They lost their free trial.
And it's actually it's our fault. It's my fuck up for giving out a free trial, nigga. I should have made you pay the premium up front. Yeah. My bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. I can take accountability I can take accountability for my actions as a divine feminine and giving out free trials to this detrimental masculine energy who clearly didn't give a fuck. My bad. Well, guess what? No more. Okay. I need. Why? I keep. Anyway, so we have the lovers here. I feel like this lovers is everybody else. Yet this detrimental masculine energy has been excluded from the level up of consciousness in society and globally. This is everybody else coming together. The rest of the world, the rest of the people who are heart-centered and being guided and being guided by love and light and I'm hearing lustful energies. Maybe there's some lustful energies floating around. We are in Scorpio season, so like, if you've been experiencing some sort of like lustful kind of energies, I always say it's okay to dance with the devil, but have your ass home by midnight.
Period.
Meaning, don't do too much. Okay.
Stop giving out free.
But with the lovers here, like. This is everybody else coming together and making things right globally. I feel like this is like different sorts of people, because I'm noticing that this one is like blue and this one's red. I feel like this is different sorts of people coming together and making things right finally and coming back to love. There's like different cultures, different genders, different belief systems. This is different types of people putting all of this bullshit aside and just coming together to reclaim the greatness that humanity once was before the patriarchy, white supremacy, and all that kind of shit. Because in the grand scheme of things, those things haven't always existed. I don't know why the men folk and the white folk want to convince you that this is the way things have always been. It has not. Pick up a fucking history book. Which they have actively made it their mission to destroy lots of the world history of antiquity. They're burning entire libraries. They burn libraries, and this is why. So people don't know their history, don't know where they come from. They don't know what the fuck has been happening, and to cover the traces of their own actions. It's kind of sadistic, but everybody knows. But there are still people who do not know any of this. They're still living. They're still living in silence and still sleep. There's still people who think being woke is a bad thing. Again, because in order to waking up means they have to face the cognitive dissonance and realize the life that they have been leading is fucked up. Nobody wants to wake up and realize the life that they've been leading, the choices they've been making, the lies that they've been believing about themselves and others is completely fucked up. And they don't know how to change it because they're stupid. Or they're unwilling. They're not stupid, but they maybe just don't know. They don't know how to live their lives after that. It's kind of like there's a movie. There's a movie that explains this perfectly. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like, maybe y'all do. Help me out. It's like there's like a bunch of like teenagers and kids or whatever, but like it's like it's like when they come of age, they're given a job in this quasi utopian society that they've come up with. But like, if you are deemed ineffective, or even like little tiny babies have some sort of birth defect, they get sent to a place called, was it the hereafter, or the furthermore or something. And then towards the end of the movie, you know, everybody thinks this society is perfect and everybody's happy, but towards the end of the movie, you find out that these babies and these kids that are going to the nevermore, or the far hereafter, which they painted to be this beautiful, magical, peaceful place, they've been killing them and burning their bodies. And like all of the elites, the Giver, I don't remember the name of it. But if anybody watching, put it in the comments. But like, this movie completely describes the nature of what's up, an aspect of the nature that is happening in the global society of people being brainwashed into thinking that the shit that they're doing is helpful or not harmful. But meanwhile, you find out that, and like the main character, his father has been injecting these babies with a chemical that kills them, and they've been burning the bodies. And like, they do this grand expose, and you find out, I'm probably giving away the spoiler, but then you find out what's been happening, and the father is like, he's like, the cognitive dissonance on this man's face, he probably went and unalived himself, because at this point he hadn't killed hundreds of thousands of babies, thinking he was sending them to a beautiful place for evolution, but really they're just dead and burned. And that's what these people are. That's what a lot of these people are. A lot of these men, especially, are facing the fact that the lives that they've been leading are fucked up. Is The Giver? Okay, yeah, it's called The Giver. So go watch it. Go watch it. Yeah, I think a lot of these men are coming to are realizing that the lives that they've been leading are fucked up. They've been fucking themselves. They've been fucking themselves up, fucking over other people, and believing that they are justified, or that they are still manly. No, you ain't shit, and nobody gives a fuck that you're hurting right now. And I guess, as divine feminines, I'm getting a download, and I have to share this message. We're being encouraged to show more to. Keep doing what we're doing. There is an aspect of like, I can't relate to this energy, but it's kind of like, if you know that somebody has been struggling with mental illness and society and mental programming that tells them that the things that they're doing in life that they are leading is not fucked up, and it's helpful and it's just, and they find out that and they discover that it's not, their inner truth is something different. Do we have more compassion for them then? I don't, because I've been through that. Like, I haven't. I can't relate to that, because like I was born inherently with the knowledge that all people are equal in aspects of divinity. I didn't have to go through anything crazy. You know, I had my own spiritual awakening, but my Kundalini activation was just it just confirmed all the shit that I already knew. And that I wasn't, and that nothing that I was doing or thinking that I wasn't crazy. Like, it wasn't like this fantastic revelation of like, oh my God, I was gagged that it was happening, but the things that I was shown didn't really surprise me that much. It's like, I already knew all this shit. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. But anyway, this reading is more like one of my Sunday services. Yeah, the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands has come out, Yeah, I feel like somebody here, somebody in this collective, I don't think this is the collective, but like there's somebody in this collective, or in this situation has been fumbling through the darkness, trying to figure out what's coming, or or how to navigate this energy of this situation. Probably, yeah. This masculine energy is no longer in depth. This is for the masculine energies, the masculines who have gone through or are going through their spiritual awakening and trying to figure out what to do next. Oh, okay, now the energy has shifted. Okay, I think I'm going to switch decks now. Woo! Okay. Thank you, Offer. This is a good one. All of the lives that I have been doing since I got here have been fucking baller. Love them. I don't know what the energy is here. Apparently I'm on my Venus line, so there's something that. All right, so let's we're gonna switch gears. The energy has shifted toward the masculine energies who have spiritually leveled up and looking for some answers. Ooh. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be spiritually obedient because I don't want to get fucked up by spiritual forces by not delivering this message. Oh my God. Why? Okay. I don't want to help any men. Fuck them. Inordinate. Bitch. Magali. Oh, you're not in here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I gotta go. I have to get out of here. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I can't live like this. Oh, hey, everybody. I just got here. I haven't been here for hours. What's going on? What are we... What's going on here? Okay. So, for this group of masculines, we got the journey and the man holding a heart in transition. So, this is answering the question that I posed to Spirit in the shower. Okay. Okay, the question that I was asking, because, like, how many of you were here? I need something to drink. Okay. How many of you were here yesterday for the live that I did about the situation? How many of you saw that? Or you saw the video on YouTube? Well, if you did not, the question that I was asking Spirit in the shower, ooh, I'm getting lightheaded, was, why should we, as feminines, divine feminines, be accepting this divine masculine energy back into our lives, or forgiving them given all of the shit that had happened in this situation. Like, why the fuck is he still relevant? Why is his Nickelodeon still here on my table? Right? That was a question I asked in the shower maybe an hour ago. I guess that's the answer, and I guess that the answer is being revealed. With the journey and the man holding the heart in transition, I feel like because he, I guess that was a part of his journey, experiencing how his decisions and actions have detrimentally affected himself and others. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's life. That's karma. Like, that, I don't give a fuck. That's how karma works. You experience all the shit that you've been doing to other people, okay? Ooh, hoo, hoo. There's nothing too special about that. But this masculine is seeking forgiveness. Right. I don't give a fuck. We're just like, yeah, that's what happens, karma. My second feeling is, what did Rihanna say? What is that song? You put on quite a show, really had me going. But take a bow. It's like, are you really sorry that you did all this fucking shit? Or are you just sorry that you had to face the consequences of your own fucking actions? It's like, I mean, but I guess that's the only way to really come into the realization is that, the universe or people around you do you how you do other people. Because otherwise, I guess you wouldn't think anything was wrong with it if it worked out. Fine. But anyway, this masculine energy is seeking forgiveness. This man holding their heart. It looks like this masculine energy. Again, without the feminine energy, without the divine feminine energy in this person's life or in this masculine energy's life, he feels like something is missing. Well, yeah, a lot is missing, like your brain. Ooh. I think I have become somebody who is not as forgiving as I was in the past. But I don't care. I think, I feel like, let's see. The temple path in transition. The masculine energy in this situation is being redirected on his journey. He's being redirected on his towards the divine feminine here. Take it how it resonates. It looks like his path is being corrected here. But I feel like with the angel of strength in reverse, this Nickelodeon, this energy is tired, has grown. Again, this person's tired of getting fucked up by his own decision, It's like, okay, well, everything that I'm doing isn't working, so maybe I should try something else. I'm a cold-hearted bitch. The woman holding the heart, but okay, look. Okay. So we have this fool, I'm suffering the consequences of my own actions. I'm tired. I want to do the right thing now. And she's like, hold on. Let's do it this way. Okay, there we go. Okay. And she's like, nigga, what? No, she's got her heart over here. She's like, I don't fucking think so. You don't get to fucking wreak havoc and then get rewarded with divine feminine's love and affection and unconditional, loving, divine, beautiful, nurturing energy. No! Where's the justice in that? Keep in mind, this nigga has been getting fucked up. This energy has been getting fucked up for quite a while. At least something has shifted. This is. Do you guys remember? I guess around. What was it? 2012 or something. There was something that happened in the mid 2000s or early 2000s where people thought the world was ending. That's when the world began to shift more towards the feminine. All those years ago. Yeah, remember that? That's what was happening. That's why everybody's like, oh, the world is ending. Yeah, because the feminine energy is rising and taking back their power from the masculine. That's what was happening. I fucking love being me. I love having the access to this knowledge, which I think everybody has access to on some level, but not everybody. Not everybody can do it like I do it. Divine feminine power. I'm just now realizing that. It's like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But anyway, yeah, he's like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Nobody loves me. Certainly not me. Ha ha. She's like, ha ha. Looking back at him like, okay, so what? So what? Walking away in reverse. Walking away in reverse. She said, I think. Some of you haven't completely walked away from this situation. Or this is somebody wanting to come back after walking away. I'm like, ugh. You don't get... This is also giving 3 strikes and you're out kind of energy. Yep. The feminine energy in this collective, in this situation, is taking their love, their unconditional love, their power, their abundance, their divinity, and investing it somewhere else. Not necessarily in another person, but certainly within themselves. And this person is like kind of, or this energy rather, this man holding the heart. This is masculine energy who is learning some lessons, or has learned some lessons, and ready to move forward towards his divinity, with his feminine, with the divine feminine, working together with the divine feminine, and however that looks like. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but there is a romantic element to this, especially if you are on the divine counterpart journey. It looks like this feminine energy is trying to get off, willingly get off, or reluctantly. I feel like the women on this planet have been through more than enough, put up with this for long enough, before they finally have withdrawing their access to their energy, their bodies, their unconditional love, their divinity, their resources, the children, the family, the homes, and the love. We're taking all that shit back. Because they can't do that shit for themselves. Yeah, being a woman, being a feminine in this universe is an advantage. On this planet rather, is an advantage. And the divine masculine knows that now. But they don't have it like that. We all embody feminine and masculine as a concept, but in reality, you can only fully embody one. Even in divinity, like the physical genders don't really make a difference outside of the physical body, but like it's in your spiritual body is one or the other, mostly by percentage, or by expression. I'm trying to explain. This is one of those advanced physical concepts that don't really make sense to me entirely, but I do see it in pictures. I'm not much of an artist, but maybe one day I'll just draw some of the shit from the information that I'm getting. But anyway, Yeah, we've withdrawn. We have withdrawn our energy, our love, our divinity, and withdrawn access from this masculine. Even though he's trying to come forward, patience. Which is something we don't have any more of. Again, this is hundreds of thousands of years in the making. We don't have any more patience for that shit. And I feel like, especially for this collective, if you are in a divine connection, or you have experience with divine connections, all of the pain and the frustration and the heartbreak and disappointment and violence that women have been experiencing for decades and eons, we are feeling all of that in this event space. We have no more fucking patience for this shit. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I say. But again, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a black bitch pulling tarot cards and talking to fucking upper level spirits and entities and shit. Well, I don't know nothing. Psych. I apparently know something. But why? Okay. For the sake of argument, to provide complete clarity, because I don't want to give you any sort of energy or information that is one-sided. That's not. I am about. She said none. No more patience. I mean, that's where I am with it. And it's not just me as a woman. It's all women. I'm sick of giving readings to women who men have hurt them. Because it hurts me to feel that. And it makes me angry and want to. If I was the type of metaphysician who was into hexing people, a lot of the men and that have crossed my path would be done. I'll say that. So if you're still alive and breathing and you crossed my path, congratulations, nigga. That's because of my growth. Inordinate! Okay. How do I approve it? Okay. The wait, what? The readers are usually black, Marie, or whoever the fuck you are. Wait, what? That's because of my growth. Like, which is why I can't share my experiences with certain people in my life, certain women in my life, because a lot of those bitches like to fuck niggas up for fun because they get rewarded for it. And so I keep a lot of things to myself. And again, if you're still alive and breathing and able to move forward after crossing my path, you're either leveling up or I don't know. Or God's source spirit still sees it for your ass. and mostly because I don't give a fuck. Like, once I leave your life, I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck what happens to you anymore. You made your decision. You showed me exactly your true colors. You don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about anything. Good luck to you, sir. Have some crackers and cheese and a charcuterie, whatever the fuck. I don't know. She's a part of the American Me group? Wait, what? I'm confused. I want to know what this person's talking about. The readers are usually black. I think I missed something. But anyway, what was it? Oh, okay, so for the purpose of... Ignore that man. It's all gibberish. Okay. I couldn't tell if it was a man or not. I thought it was somebody just like trying to like explain something. It's an NPC? Okay. Perfect. If it's a man, I couldn't tell. Because I couldn't really read it. If it's a man, bitches, instantly ignore him. That's the best advice I have. Anyway, so we have the patience here. Why should we be patient with this masculine energy, whoever he is? And this, again, whoever he is. And like for the greater collective, if this is not like speaking on a divine connection, I feel like this could be your father, your brother, your uncle, a close friend. This masculine energy is applying to different masculines in this collective. It doesn't have to be a lover, but for a lot, but for I think for me and several people who are going to see this, it's a love situation. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So we're being asked to be patient with this masculine energy because ooh, y'all are not going to want to hear this. It might piss you off a little bit. It's going to piss you off a little bit. Thank you for the follow, booby. You're not going to want to hear this. But I'm going to say it. She said, "Oh, brother." Okay, so we are being encouraged. We are being guided and encouraged. We don't have to. We have free will. I don't want anyone to think that you are beholden to any masculine or any energy that you've had enough of. And we are being this masculine energy is leveling up and showing great progress, whether you see it or not. You're gonna hear from this person extremely shortly, actually, if this is resonating, or you're gonna see evidence of it. However, but this person is making positive progress in their swinging up, and it's like we are being. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. We are being called. We are being reminded and encouraged to forgive them and show grace and compassion in the same way that divinity has shown grace and compassion for us. Or what? Or what? There's no consequence to. There is a consequence to it, but I think if you, she said, wait, because we are fully. I feel like the Divine Feminine Collective is fully willing to collectively take all of our love, our divinity, and all of our magic power and fucking put that shit up somewhere else and build our own fucking world and community with it, and leave these menfolk out. I think that's what a lot of us are actually doing. If you've been paying attention, there are a lot of communities of women who are banding together and leveling up together. Buying properties, moving the divas and the kids into these properties and leveling up together, building farms and like cows and chickens and building their own food, all sorts of shit. We love to see it. And like the men folk are like, what about me? Nigga, fuck you. You fucked everything up. Why would we invite you into this glorious, what do you call it? Paradisical utopia of divine femininity that is beautiful and it smells good and we love each other and take care of each other. Why would we want your old stinking ass fucking the shit up? You stink. Okay. Okay, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. Fuck them. Anyway, but yeah, we are being called to show forgiveness and compassion and grace and sensitivity to this masculine who didn't know who now knows what's up, who now is figuring out what's up, who knows what's up. And to be honest, ladies, our journey was not perfect. My journey certainly was not perfect. I dove deep into the darkness as well. And I hurt other people on my journey too. Not knowing what the fuck I was doing. Again, but I've been through this. Years ago, nothing recent. Nothing recent at all. Not recent, not in recent years. I can't speak to, the current creation that you see before you. The beautiful goddess with golden purple hair hey, whoa. Not recently. Not recently. But my journey was not perfect. And I hurt other people. Because I didn't give a fuck about myself. It had nothing to do with trying to hurt other people or even thinking that I was better than anybody else. It wasn't from a place of ego. And this is the difference between the masculine, the divine masculine and divine feminine journey. The divine feminine journey is a struggle internally and a battle with the self. It's an internal battle, and with divinity, and while the masculine's battle is more is external, more external, about feeling entitled to hurt other people, caring what other people think, how their perception of how they show up it's about how they're relating to the world around them or their external environment. While the divine feminine, as long as their internal world is perfect, they're perfect. They're good. The minute we get thrown off internally, which is why masculines, the first way that they attack us is that emotional manipulation. They attack you. They'll attack your heart, attack your mind, try to make you feel bad about yourself, and convince you that they're good people and that they love you, in order to destroy you or take advantage, or for you to destroy yourself. So, ladies, always remember that as long as your internal being, your internal environment is peaceful or beautiful or abundant or balanced, as much as possible, in any given moment, your external world will follow. I'm feeling good. I have my head on straight. My mind is right, and I'm loving myself fully. I have all of the abundance and physical shit that I want. But the minute I start getting fucked up, usually because of a detrimental fucking masculine in my fucking energy, in my environment, that's when shit goes. That's when things get fucked up. So, anyway, enough about my journey. But yeah, my journey wasn't perfect. Our journeys aren't perfect, And the creator of this universe forgives us and showed us grace and beauty anyways. Or any deities, if you're a practitioner, any deities and ancestors and nature spirits and all that kind of stuff have treated us succinctly, because in all reality it's all the same shit. Like it's all the same shit. All the ancestors and deities and nature spirits and all that shit in the creator is all the same fucking energy, kind of it's expressing itself in different through all of us and through different shit. It's the same shit over and over and over again. So blah blah. Boom! Wow! Whoa! I feel like everybody here already knew that. Anyway, yep. It's a part of the process, right? And so it's like we've been through it. They're going through it now, years later. They're finally leveling up, and we're being called to have patience. But I just feel like our patience has run out. Like, so look, look, if you can see it, let me show you. I haven't done this in a while. Let me show you what. Thank you for the paper cranes, Holly. By the way. Let me show you what the fuck this shit looks like. Okay, so so we got this fool here in the middle, like he's on the look. He's looking. He's facing the temple path. He's about to walk through the temple path towards his abundance, towards his divine journey. He's already begun that journey. Look at her. She's got her divinity, her magic, her unconditional love. Like she's like holding it away from him. And he's like, I think he's asking her to be patient while he levels up. But she doesn't give a fuck about the patience, the level up, him, the path, or his journey. She's like, I'm good. I've effectively healed myself. I love myself unconditionally. I am not about to let... Look at that side eye. She's like, absolutely not. She's like, I'm not about to let... He's fine as shit, though. He is fine as shit, but she don't care because she's beautiful. She's not about to let this Nickelodeon fuck this shit up for her again. And I get it. I get it. Four of Wands, that's the underlying issue. There is some completion, some togetherness, some passion and love here. The four of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Lovers. There's another one. We're all like a soul flame, divine counterpart, coming together, community cards. So, this is going to happen, if not with him or this energy, it may be with another one or with the community, like the other women. Like it's going to happen, this togetherness, this Four of Wands, this completion, this togetherness, this level up of consciousness and community in the environment on this planet is leveling up with or without this currently healing, this currently leveling up masculine energy. You can be patient with him if you want to, but you don't have to. You're gonna get what you have. You're gonna get what you've been working for, no matter what. Divine Feminine. Storm warning in reverse. Like again, even if you choose not to accept this person. Not again. So yeah, we're burnt out from this fucking connection. Burnt out from this shit with these masculines. Yeah, that's where I'm like, I can't. Oh God. It makes my head hurt just thinking about it, actually. With the storm warning in reverse, Divine Feminine, nothing bad is going to happen to you. Nothing bad will happen to you if you reject this energy or this person. It looks like you have everything you need to move forward. Again, we're also being called to be patient with ourselves while things fall into place for us. We should be in a place of rest and rejuvenation at this time, Divine Feminine. This is a deep one. Ooh. So we have the man holding a coin in reverse. This masculine energy of this person doesn't have any money. But they are healing. The divine source spirit is performing miracles in this person's life at this time. I feel like, again, I've explained this before, but for this collective, this masculine, the man holding a coin in reverse, this masculine had a really, really huge problem with his relationship to money and abundance and status and how he looked to other people or his abundance. Like his worth and his value and his divinity was tied too much into the physical shit. This person thought as long as he had money or he had abundance or he could take care of himself or he had stability, he could behave and treat others, especially women, however the fuck he wanted to. And like the healer of the ages, the divine, the healer, the true divine, the truest form of divine masculine. Like this healer of the ages is giving like an entity or an energy of that heals divine masculinity to make so he fits better with divine feminine. So take that how it fucking resonates. But this nigga does look like Jesus. Which might be significant for those of you who, are into Christianity. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. This is not a religious sermon in that way. But like, there is an energy here that is healing this person's relationship to his abundance. Like, I feel like this energy is learning that true abundance doesn't just come from money or stability or his appearance, but unconditional love and his feminine and having the unconditional love of others to share the abundance with. To share a loving family. This person is now all of a sudden he's like, oh, well, what about love and community and family and stuff? But this healer of the ages energy is what is helping this person. So this is not the live that I was expecting. All type. Yeah. Oh, this person's resources are all tied up right now while he's learning these lessons, while he's healing. I feel like, okay. Boop, boop, okay. Okay, I can't give away all the fucking cheat codes. I'm ending the live here because I don't give a I don't want to see this bullshit. We have huh? What are you doing?
I'm naked, bitch, and I'm waiting for you to end the live.
Oh. Okay. I guess this is the... Huh? Okay. We have the caring connections here in the previous event space. I do feel like all things being equal, I feel like this situation, this energy, as previously did really, really unconditionally love each other. The love was present in this. Believe it or not, this person, this masculine energy, cared about you, feminine. Girl, why did I think that was you? But you don't care. You don't care. It's like you have a funny way of showing it, maybe we're holding on to the past too much, but also like, again, if you have been, a school bus just drove by. If you have been, a lot of us have been on this journey for quite a while with these masculines or this masculine energy in particular. It's kind of like we have been forgiving. We have been patient. I just said that to myself. You have a funny way of showing it. Yeah. We have been patient. We have been compassionate. We have been graceful. We've done it over and over and over again. And now we're finally choosing ourselves and our own happiness, our own journey indefinitely. It's like we did it already. We have already learned the lesson of unconditional love. I can love you unconditionally in the space that we shared together back then, but no longer. It still exists, but it's over here now. It's not over there. But I think he wants you to bring it over there, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Angel, we're stronger now. I think we're stronger now. I don't feel like we are as receptive to this situation as we were. It's strength. It's not resistance. It's strength. It's like, no, you don't get to be rewarded with unconditional divine feminine love after being such a fuck up for so long. That's not how this works, you know. The thinking man. This energy is being crossed by the thinking man. This masculine energy is trying to come up with something. He's coming up with something to get back in your good graces. But he's all tied up right now. Well, you can stay that way. Okay. Envy. Somebody is jealous. Yep. This energy. Yeah. A lot of people are jealous of this situation because most of the world will never get to experience this level of unconditional love in a connection. The rest of the world is jealous. A lot of people are jealous of this because they will never get to experience it in this lifetime. They're not on their journey. This is not coming from a place of ego, or that they're worse than anybody else. They're just not on that journey this lifetime. And a lot of people have gotten in the way of this situation, gotten into this masculine's head, which again, it's like the feminine has learned all these lessons a long time ago, and we don't have any sympathy for a man or masculine energy who is that easily swayed or susceptible or affected by it. It's like it's like grow the fuck up, which I guess they're growing up now, but it's like it's too late. Adjacent possibilities. Yeah, I feel like okay. The masculine energy is trying to find a way to improve the quality of this situation no matter what. I feel like this envious energy has tried multiple different types of ways to fuck this shit up. And the feminine energy here is looking for other investment opportunities to take her unconditional love, her magic, and her divinity. Take it how it resonates. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. It's adjacent possibilities again. From here on out, we will see what happens. We will see what happens. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes a filthy read. This was a good one. I would open the floor to personal. I'll do that later. I'll do that later. I'll do some personal readings and make some coins later. I like this one. I did too. It was fun. If you already have my payment information and you would like to send a donation and show your support, I would appreciate it if you did so. But if not, bitch, I'll be back whenever the fuck. Okay. If you have not already done so, please go follow me on YouTube. I'm going to upload this live so you can rewind, fast forward, take notes, whatever. If you'd like to book a personal reading, link in bio. Everybody, please be sure to love yourselves and each other. Starlight Reflections.